ScienceMag.com.
So we're here at Otakon 2016 with Zach Aguilar.
Hi.
Who inspired you to become a voice actor?
Who inspired me?
Yes.
Gosh, so many people, to be honest. I mean, I could go down the line. I think one of my biggest inspirations was probably looking at the performances of people like Yuri Lowenthal and Johnny Young Bosch. Just listening to what they do and just being able to be so immersed in a show, watching it just, because of their own performance and obviously the whole cast and crew working on whatever show. But yeah, I'm a huge Naruto fan, so definitely Yuri Lowenthal as Sasuke. Very, very big inspiration.
Do you have any techniques for getting into character?
Well, it's not really techniques, but it's more so what they make us do. Sometimes, for lines, they'll play our lines a few times in our headphones and be like, okay, so your line has to sound like this, and then you have to say it over and over and over again until you kind of start sounding like how you sounded in the show. Sometimes I'll just kind of think a little bit about the character, or usually maybe I just won't talk a lot before my sessions because I'll just kind of be thinking about okay, I'm the character, method acting kind of, not really method acting. It's a little weird. But yeah, usually we just do lines and stuff, and doing the lines and having the director kind of tell me this is what's going on in the scene, and me being able to close my eyes and relax for a second and think about it all really helps get into character.
Do you tend to be more animated in the booth, or are you more stationary?
It's so back and forth. Sometimes I'm just I just kind of stand still and I don't do much, and then other times during some of the emotional things, I'm sometimes maybe I'll shake my head and my fists, and I'll kind of move around, and maybe I'll bump the microphone a few times with my head, and I'll whoop, and then they'll hear a big and the thing, and everybody's please. Yeah, it's back and forth, I gotta say. It really depends.
Has working in this business fulfilled any of your bucket list goals?
Definitely. I always wanted to be. I wanted to be on Toonami. 2 shows on Toonami now, maybe 3 coming. I don't know. But 2 shows on Toonami, it's just insane. I get to be on Toonami, being able to play a character in a show like One Punch Man, being invited as a guest to these conventions, even just being a voice actor was my big bucket list item. That's what I really wanted to do, and I'm very, very lucky to be able to do something like this. It's something I wanted for so long, and so kind of just having it and having all of this publicity and people knowing who I am, it feels so weird to me. And I, sometimes it's really, I could probably get very emotional about it, thinking back to how hard I tried and I really wanted it. And I was yeah, this is what I want to do. And and people don't people gotta respect other people's dreams. I think people come up to me and I'm yeah, man, if you want to be a voice actor, do it. Just go out and do it.
Do you currently see yourself within any fandoms?
Fandoms? What I'm kind of a fan of?
Yeah.
Like I said, I'm a huge Naruto fan. I love Bleach. I like some One Piece. I haven't seen it all yet. I'm 100-something episodes into the series, and I'm still haven't even cut into it at all. It's so bad. There's so many. I watch a lot of the newer stuff that comes out too. Actually, sometimes ReZero, and then Mob Psycho. I'm a fan of so many different things. Your Lie in April, very good show too. I did some additional characters in that show as well. The list could go on. I'm a fan of so many anime, so much.
Do you Pokemon Go?
I do Pokemon Go.
What team?
What team are you?
Mystic.
No. Oh, I'm Valor, but it's okay. Listen, Robbie and Max are both Mystic. I think or I don't know if Ray plays, but he's probably also Mystic too. It's funny, like when I chose my Valor, I was just like, you know what? Funny enough, blue used to be my favorite color, and I was just like, I kind of like red and Moltres and fire. I'm a fire type person, so I'm like, okay, I'll go with Valor.
Out of all the characters that you have played, which is the most like you and the least like you?
The most like me. Oh gosh. Probably. Probably. I feel like. I feel like Tolkien from Sword Art Online is very much like me. Like I wouldn't say that I'm like always like really super outgoing, and sometimes I'm just really shy and kind of kind of goofy in a way, and I say dumb things like and I don't realize it. Not in a bad way, but I just like don't make any sense. Like, oh, you just said like funny enough, I'll just reference one time we were in Florida like a few weeks ago, and Christina V's like, oh, I'm gonna go see the manatees. I'm like, oh, cool. Wait, oh, did you catch any yet? And she's like, what? I'm like, oh no, I'm Pokemon. She's like, wait, that's not a Pokemon. They're like, I'm gonna go on a tour to see the man. I'm like, oh gosh, wait, no. I'm so dumb. I'm confusing like Omanite with like the manatee or something like that. And so I say like dumb things like that. So I think I'm kind of like Tolkien. I get teased too by my older friends in the industry as well. So I'm like Tolkien, and the character I'm least like is I think I'm probably least like Arthur maybe. I would like to say I think I am. I would like to say that I am kind of similar to Genos, because I do try very hard and I fail a lot. But yeah, I would say I think I'm kind of least like Arthur in the Seven Deadly Sins. I'm still kind of getting a grip on like who Arthur is as a person, as a character. But I think Arthur's a little too goofy and weird, and he's kind of heroic, and I don't really see myself as heroic. Maybe one of these days I'll be heroic. I don't know.
If you can montage your whole career into one song, what would it be?
What would it be? Linkin Park in the end. I tried so hard, got so far. It's so bad. I'm a huge Linkin Park fan. You can't stop this. Burn it down. I don't know. Just like gosh, probably something really really cool. I don't know. I would try to like think of one of my favorite songs, but I can't. Oh gosh, okay. Bohemian Rhapsody. That's the song. That's it right there.
Do you have any advice for your fans?
Any advice? Just kind of like on like voice acting stuff, or
just in general?
Just in general, I'd say I mean just be yourself, be yourself, and as long as you're not like hurting other people, then I'd say everything's fine. I mean, just go out, be yourself, have fun, and I think if you guys have any goals or anything, I mean, don't give up. Really work for it. There are going to be times when people tell you can't do something, and for me, I mean, I've never been really discouraged by people, no matter who they are, telling me I can't do something. To me, that actually burns my fire and makes me want to do it even more, and gives me more of a reason to work harder and do more things. So I mean, just find something that that fuels that fire, and stay with it, and don't give up, and do what you want to do.
Thank you.
Thank you.
WeRiseMag.com